Hello, hello students. Today I am explaining what is the cyber safety. Now you know that today's day by day internet are going and we are searching so many things in the internet, and every day new peoples are joined to use the internet, and some whole over the world, all the pupils, so many pupils are uploading their new informations in the internet. So technology is growing, the information is also, so many informations are also uploaded on the internet, and the uses of internet will be grow. Okay, so we know that although internet is very easy for today's life to learn something and lots of things, but they are also having some risk. Same time some risk is also available, also having on here. Just like that, some persons who are misuse the internet, they can access the some other person's personal informations, bank account details, some other things. So they are misuse that person's personal informations and something else. So for it is very risky also to use the internet. So for safety, the safety use of internet, we need to know what is the cyber safety. Actually, cyber safety is a term that refer to a safe and responsible use of internet to ensure the safety and security of the personal informations and not posting threat of any informations to other persons. So it means by the cyber safety is a safe and responsible use of internet. So as to ensure that safe and security of the personal informations are not posted threat to anyone else informations. It involved to gaining knowledge about the possible threat of personal security, safety to safety risk, okay, security risk for the informations, along with the measuring to prevent the counter them. Okay, so what is the cyberspace? Actually, cyberspace is the space where the pupil can access their informations. Nowadays it's a very large, and day by day it's growing. Look at here, one numbers are there. Okay, 1700 one, and it's called 1000 lakh. Okay, so it is very large amount of that space, and day by day it's grow and grow and grow. So it is uncountable place. Okay, so for that place we need to safe and secure use. So these days working on web has become an inventable, and thus it is very important to know the thread is offer many way. Safe browsings on the web need you to know many things. First, what is the possible danger? You know what, we all are know what is the possible dangers if you are accessing any site. So what's the possible dangers, and avoid, how to avoid these dangers, and how to virtually conduct yourselves while browsing web. No, so now I will explain this all things. So you need to know that every sites is safe to visits. Whatever you posted to post or do online is visible to other. Okay, so not everything that you see or it's possible online is true. Also, safeguarding your computer is very crucial before you are go to online. These, okay, these are the some rules you must be follow to conduct yourself online, and other things that you must know, so that you can counter unknown dangers. Okay, so any website if you are searching, you must be know previously it's harmful or not for you. So identify the protections while using internet. First, identity thief is the type of fraud that involve using anyone else identify the state money, gaining other benefits, online identify there refer to act stealing someone personal information such as name, login details, etc. and these posing as that person online. Okay, so most common solutions of these is private browsings or anonymous browsings on the internet. Before we talk about this, let's talk about the what happen when we know browse the internet. So we have been acquiring the with one of the greatest inventions of mankind's the internet. The internet is an awesome place. It contains the informations about every topics of human brain and can okay, the amount of data it hold is legacy belong to the imagination of the mankind. Okay, but they are having some identity thieves that can access your information. Some frauds are there. Okay, so they fraud are doing some unauthorized work, some digital crime are there, some digital abuse, some are suffering from that abused. Okay, some crimes are there. We thought that all the crimes are virtually, but nowadays it's a cyber crime also. Some are doing all things in a cyber, so we need to know cyber safety. So what types of crime they are doing? First, there are many websites track you. How they track you? Just we know. First, whenever we visit the websites, your web browsers may really relieve your locations, your device IP address. Okay, some thieves are there also in internet. So how they are doing? Look it, they just access whatever we are searching on the internet. All the datas are collected on the data centers. Okay, so thieves are doing, they just access your locations from the IP address of your device. It can also provide your search and browsing history, etc., which may use to third parties like advertisements and criminals. So what the criminals are doing? They are just making a websites that are useful for him to access your informations. This way websites track you. Tracking is a generally track down users or specific person such as efficiently this politically choice. Recall the data track reporting in US electrician. So the type of informations is compiled through your web uses pattern, which website generally is used to track you. Suppose we are using the same types of interest, we are showing same type of interest, just like that we are searching some products like computer or laptop. So what the website they are making one cookies that having some informations related to our web search, and in our device IP address they search related informations to us. So first one is IP address. First one is IP address. Okay, IP address is a unique address of your device. When you connect to the internet, it is like that your computer share your IP address with other network devices in your house or office. From your IP address, websites can determine your rough geographical location. With the help of this IP address, they just roughly identify your locations. Then second one is cookies. Okay, cookies and tracking scripts. Cookies are the small piece of information of website which can store in your browsers. They are plenty of use for when you are signed in and into your online banking websites. Cookies remember your login informations. When you change the setting on the website's cookie stored that setting so it can persist across the pages, loads and sessions. For examples, if you are login your web bank account, so you enter your password and something else, pin code. So what they are cookies are store all the informations in your web browsers in a page form, in a section form. Okay, so you can change the zoom percents of your websites, then these settings will refer to all open websites because this was stored in cookie are also identify you and track your web browsing's activity across the websites. So again I repeat the definitions of cookies. Cookies are actually small text files on your computer. Store a small piece of informations related to your online habit. Okay, so now cookies are also two types. First one is first party cookie and second है third party cookies. So first party cookies में, on first party cookies, these are the cookies that store your own login ID, password and etc. All your informations they can store in first party cookies. Okay, first party cookies. And then third party cookies are the cookies that store about your searching history, what you search on the websites and browser history, so as to place advertisements as per your interest. Okay, so third party cookies may results unwanted advertisement come in your web pages. Okay, if you are searching any web pages, unwanted cookies, unwanted advertisement will be come. Now HTTP refers. HTTP, what is the HTTP? When you click a link, your browsers load the web pages linked to it. Okay, suppose if you are searching any website, so it will be automatically linked to other web pages that are on same topics. So it is called HTTP refer. Okay, now then super cookie. Super cookie is also a cookies, is the parts of cookies that store your online habits, but it is a persistent cookies. If you they come back even after you delete. If we are deleted first party or third party cookies, it will be deleted permanently from your web browser's history. But the super cookies are the cookies that cannot deleted and that are permanently stored on your devices. Okay, it's either mobile or computer. So super cookies are the persistent cookies. Super cookies like a cookies data. Cookie data multiple place, for examples flash cookies, Silverlight storage, your browser histories and HTML5 local storage, etc. This is that they are stored your browsing history in different places. So when you delete it from one place, it will be stored in another places also. So when a website notice that you have deleted a part of super history, the information is repopulated from the other locations. Okay, for examples, you might clear your browser's cookie and not a flash cookie. So websites will copy the value of flash cookies into the your browsers automatically. Okay, so this is called super cookies. Super cookies actually they are deleted informations, whatever you are searching, you delete from the your browsers. but the super cookies, what they are doing, they just automatically copy your web history in your browsers. Okay, now user agents actually, your web browsers also send a user agents every time. Automatically, if you are login in any websites, your browser automatically send your IP address, send your IP address or your informations to other websites. Okay, if you are online, if you are searching any websites, so from your browsers it will be sent your informations. So these are called user agents. This tell websites, your browsers and opening system provide other piece of data that can store and used to tag informations. Actually, user informations can give the informations to other websites, and they will be tagged some advertisements to your web pages, web histories. Okay, so all the above thing click your identity informations. So ये सारी चीज़ें, चाहे यूज़र एजेंट हो, सुपर कुकीज़ हो या फिर IP एड्रेस हो, तो ये सारी चीज़ें आपकी पर्सनल इन्फॉर्मेशंस को अदर वेबसाइट्स को ऑटोमेटिकली सेंड कर देती हैं. ठीक है, तो ये सारी चीज़ें ना हो, ऑल दिस थिंग्स आर नॉट हैपन. फॉर दैट वी आर जस्ट सेट आवर web browsers in a private browsings or a anonymous browsing, so we are safely used to our web pages. Okay, look at here, in this diagram, if we are just connected through mobile, through our computer or palm top or laptop, so hackers can easily access our IP address. Each and every device is having one IP address, and when we search any websites, this IP address automatically search to the hackers. It's called user agents. So they can misuse our datas, personal datas. So for that will not happen, we just set our browsers is a private browser or anonymous browsers. Actually, anonymous browsers allow users to view websites without revealing any informations, personal informations of the users like IP address, machine type, locations, etc. Anonymous browsings lets users can access websites anonymously. It can use tools for the government, journalist or everyday security concern suffers. Okay, so these are the private browsing type, and private browsings is also having different types. So again I repeat, the private browsings, actually it is a type of browsings where browsers open to incognitive mode and through the proxy or VPN, and does not store cookies about your online activity is called private browsings. Okay, so when you log in the website, you must be set it as a private browsings for safely and securely use of your websites. Okay, thank you.